Hello my beautiful and amazing people, Bad Dark Zone agents, Uncle Butcher in the building with crazy Bluescreen exotic LMG setup, and this could be one of the best Bluescreen builds in Season 2 ES6. Yes, you heard me right, my beautiful bastard. This build will provide you with ridiculous DPS, crazy magazine size and survivability like no other. We have 300 bullets in Bluescreen exotic LMG, we are using spotted talent, we're gonna pulse enemies, we're gonna disoriented enemies as well. All the marked enemies on kill will be pretty much toys for us. Easy money! We're gonna collapse some delicious booty cheeks without breaking a sweat. You can see on your screens that this is shield free build as well, and by itself that's kinda dope because I think you are sick and tired from all the shield builds in the game right now, and this will be like fresh breath of air, and I really believe that you're gonna enjoy this one. Yeah, it will take time a little bit to adjust to gameplay or playstyle, but trust me, with Banshee Pulse and Decoy you will be just fine. You can throw in the mixed reviver hive if you are not sure about shield free setup, but trust me, once you will understand how to use Bluescreen exotic LMG, first of all you're gonna mark multiple enemies, you can spray and pray, you're gonna suppress all the enemies on battlefield who are sitting behind the cover, so they will not be able to shoot at you, and your teammates will be pretty much in God's spot to take those enemies out. Again, really cool build, lot of buffs, a lot of debuffs, and spotter talent will be activated all the time because Bluescreen exotic LMG will pulse enemies, and spotter is amplified weapon damage buff. We don't need to use glass cannon, and we will have ridiculous DPS output. We're gonna stack bloodsucker talent, one of the best PvE survivability talents, and that is pretty much game over, baby. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. If you will use my promo code RBD or RBD, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all service. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in the comment section or contact the operator. But now, let's get back to this build. And like I said, this one is really dope because once you will get going your bloodsucker talent, there is no return. You will speedrun through the missions, you will receive a ridiculous amount of armor, and in this one we have 1.5 million armor, which helps us a lot with survivability. I'm using Catharsis exotic mask as my little dirty secret, and you know, brother, that I have always one little dirty secret in my build. So, long story short, in this one we are using gunner specialization, and also, excuse me for my voice, I'm a little bit cold, that's time of the year, man. Christmas, holiday time coming, all the present buying, stressing out about everything, and this year all the family will come to my house and wish me good luck to survive that. You know what will not survive? Your enemies, because you're gonna rock this build. For specialization, we will use gunner specialization. Gunner specialization will give us armor back on kill, increased rate of fire, and most importantly that we will have Banshee Pulse, which is really handy in this shield free setup. But if you're afraid of using Banshee Pulse, you can replace it with Reviver Hive. It will be just fine. This build will work perfectly fine with that as well. Also, medkit will give you bonus armor, and you will have foam grenades for crowd control purposes. Main weapon, Bluescreen exotic LMG, 300 bullet baby magazine. Oh, this bad boy will hit like a truck. We're gonna suppress all the enemies, they will be stuck behind the cover. We can mark as many enemies as we want. Spray and pray, baby, shield free build, and eventually everyone will be pulsed, disoriented, and our spotter talent will be active. Catharsis mask will be stacked because we have bloodsucker talent. Bloodsucker talent will give us shit ton of bonus armor, enemies will deal damage to us, and at the same time we are increasing our DPS output. perfect sense for shield free build to use Catharsis mask, because everyone will DPS us. This build will work on legendary mission as well. Catharsis mask will give us also healing cloud when we will receive maximum stacks. But DPS is the main thing why we are using Catharsis mask. Bloodsucker talent will allow us to stack Catharsis mask with ease. For second weapon I'm using Optimist, perfect. You can use Shield Splinter with Perfect Optimist, or you can use Lexington with Optimist, or maybe FAMAS with Optimist. Or if you think that you need more survivability, you can use Lexington with Preservation talent. Also nice option for pistol. Orbit, this is the exclusive pistol with Perfect Finisher talent. And as you see, to pulse enemies you need only 5 stacks, and when you have 300 bullets, I think that's absolutely gorgeous combination. I'm using Arquebus chest piece with spotted talent, Picarus named holster, which will give me additional weapon damage, and Arquebus backpack with Bloodsucker talent, which I got yesterday, and I'm kinda happy about this backpack, although crit chance is kinda low, but I can always optimize crit chance and I will be just fine. In this build I have 30 plus crit chance. We could push this build to 40-45% crit chance, but I think it's not needed. Most important part here is to apply as many stacks and debuffs we can and survive all the incoming damage. And to survive all the incoming damage, we will use Bloodsucker talent. Bloodsucker talent is absolutely gorgeous, one of the best PvE survivability talents, because you can stack it and last kill will give you not 10 but 100% bonus armor, and when you have 1.5 million armor, that means that you are running constantly with 3 million armor and you can keep your stacks alive. There is no reset button. Once you capped out Bloodsucker talent, oh, good luck to enemies to stop you. And in this game there are a lot of BS directives modifiers, and I'm not playing with any good modifiers whatsoever. I don't have any active modifier on my build. My philosophy is really simple. I want to showcase my build against hardest content in the game without any buffs or benefits from outside. A raw build against hardest content. That's it. It's simple as that. And for gloves, I'm using Petros gloves, named LMG gloves with damage to armor attribute. And Petros gloves will give me LMG damage buff. And last piece in this build is Arquebus knee pads. 3-piece brand set bonus will give me additional skill tier, which will help me to be effective a little bit more with benchy pulse and decoy, and also most importantly increased magazine size. And that's the reason why I have 300 bullets. Guys, trust me, that's a lot. Your finger will be tired just from holding one button. You're gonna suppress enemies, you're gonna stack it easily. Have fun and see you in the next one.